Welcome back to another Stardew Valley video today. Today we are opening 250 golden coconuts. I'm just going to speed things up here so you don't have to listen to Quint smack it real slow repeatedly. So I decided to open 250 of these. Last time we did the prize tickets, and then before that we did other things as well. The mystery boxes is what it was. Now, I was curious to see what kind of loot pool we would get from these because, you know, they're pretty much hard to come by. You don't see them very often in Ginger Island. You know, there's only a few ways to get them. You can hold them up, you can get them as rewards, or you can also get them in the shop on Ginger Island, I think, as well. To which Ginger Island is now super easy to complete with the new thing added, whether you choose the community center route or the Joja route. On the left side of the volcano mine, you will find a parrot there where you are able to interact with it and pay 1.2 million gold, and it will find all the walnuts for you, which is pretty crazy. But anyways, I wanted to open these and see kind of what we would get and if it was worth it at all, whether, you know, it's worth the time, effort, and if you get a good financial gain from it, see what kind of loot pool it has. And so far, you know, it's just kind of rinse and repeat. It's the same 8 items over and over and over again. I suppose the good thing with this is at least it would probably be a good money maker. Understandably, the pineapples on Ginger Island grow all year round. You don't have to worry about the season change, you know. Once you place them down with a sprinkler, you're good to go. I don't even think you need to worry about having a scarecrow on your farm on Ginger Island. I don't think you need them at all. I'll have to look into that, but I think everything on Ginger Island is pretty much good to go for the most part. But yeah, aside the pineapples, which do pay a lot of money, like they're honestly a pretty good money maker. And given that we're getting a ton of them, it's quite nice. And we're also getting a lot of saplings, which is pretty nice. You know, we got the banana sapling and the mango sapling, which are unique to Ginger Island. You know, you can only get them X amount of ways. They're far and few between to come by. So, hey, having a ton of these makes it a lot easier. You need the mangoes for nothing, really. They're just a financial gain. I guess you would need them for shipping 15 of every crop or, you know, shipping. Well, I guess it's not a crop, more of a, you know, more of a forageable, collectible, whatever. And I guess also for shipping one of each item for the achievement, if that's what you're going for. But the bananas actually have a role. Unlike the mangoes, you know, you need bananas to make the summoning obelisk at the wizards there. I think it's like bananas, the dragon teeth, maybe even the cinder shards from Ginger Island as well. I don't exactly recall, but they're a good moneymaker. You also need the bananas for a little hut that's in front of Leo's when you're on Ginger Island. You put 3 bananas on this little table, and you'll get a couple walnuts if you decide not to sell out with the parrot, which I chose to do in this playthrough because, you know, I've done Ginger Island over and over again. You know, I've gotten 100% on Stardew, but now that we're on 1.6, I have not 100%ed it, so I'm going through it, you know, one step at a time. I got a whole bunch of these and figured might as well see what we get, see if it's beneficial, get it out of the way and get closer to 100% completion, which, by the way, if you're unsure how to check that, after you get 100 golden walnuts on Ginger Island, you're able to go and see Master Key, Mr. Key, whatever his name is, the mysterious guy. And all you have to do is go to a little cave on the left side of the island. It's to the left of your farm. Go see him in a room, and he has a perfection tracker. You can also get different recipes in there as well. And he even offers little quests similar to the community board that's in front of Mayor Lewis's house, which unlocks in fall, I think it's fall, of your first year in Stardew Valley. Completing the quest gives you unique rewards, crafting recipes, and good things like that. Like the stone chest, for example, that wasn't a thing before, but then the community board came, you know, there's the solar panels, so many other unique rewards that you can get as well. But completing Master Key's quests enables you to get key gems. Now, the key gems are used to purchase different things in Mr. Key's shop. Now, the good thing about it is there's so many unique items you can grab. Like you can get the horse flute that allows you to summon your horse anywhere, or you can get different recipes, or you can add what's called pressure nozzles to your sprinklers, which increases their radius, which is great, especially in the greenhouse. You have to place less sprinklers, and you can get more out of your greenhouse. Like if you planted a bunch of ancient fruit, you don't have to put as many sprinklers once you have the pressure nozzles. There's also some things like Pierre's shopping list, which allows you to access, I think it's access his shop all the time, or enables you to purchase anything in his shop all the time. One of the two, but either way, they're definitely super beneficial to get. Even after you spend all of your golden walnuts on the upgrades on Ginger Island, you know, causing the turtles to move or unlocking the fossil area, building the bridge in the volcano mine, whatever the case may be, you'll have a couple left over which you can then trade in for the key gems in the shop and then use them to buy various things. You will need to do this even if you do decide that you want to sell out and basically make Ginger Island a free ride. You're still going to need them because you need all the recipes, because you have to craft everything in order to achieve 100% completion, which I'm really curious to know if he changed the cutscene. I don't know about you, but I noticed that the Grandpa review, I'm personally just in fall of year 3 now. I've progressed quite a bit here, which is good, making some good progress, and I'm only at like 30% completion. It's crazy. I can't believe it, honestly. But basically, in the cutscene before, when Grandpa would give his review on the end of your second year, basically when year 3 starts, originally he would like float down on your screen and stuff, and you would see him. But that was removed. You don't see him anymore. Now he just comes and gives his text, you know, tells you whether he's angry or happy or you're doing a good job or whatever the case may be. But it doesn't display him anymore. But when you do achieve 100% perfection, which, spoiler alert here, you're going to see Grandpa and Mr. Key, which is interesting. I'm curious to see what happens when I do reach it again. And man, I gotta say the loot here is just ridiculous. No variety at all. We got like 8 things. I've only gotten one of these golden coconut helmets, whatever it is, which is pretty crazy considering we opened 250. Like, you never get them. It's unbelievable. The mahogany seeds are whatever. Like, yeah, okay, you got a good hardwood farm basically, which I guess is kind of beneficial because hardwood, you know, you have to go to the secret woods, or what is it called? Cindersap Forest, where you bring the sweet gemberry to the statue, or you fish the wood skip, or whatever the case may be. Kind of crazy to think about, honestly. Like, wow, this loot pool is no good. I don't think it's worth it personally. Like, yeah, it's nice to get all these pineapple seeds, but you can get them other ways anyway. Even like the saplings, like, yeah, okay, cool. You really only need 1 or 2 of each. Like, I don't think this was worth the time and effort, but hey, crack them open, see what you get. Maybe you'll get more golden helmets than I did, but yeah, I would argue that opening 200 plus of these is not worth your time. Open like 10 to 20, get 1 of each thing, and call her a day, because I don't think this one was worth it at all.